How to vote in jail. Voting takes a little planning. You can't just wake up on election day and decide to vote. You have to register in advance. You can request a registration form from the jail's law library. They'll get it to you within a day. You can mail it or you can return it to the law library and they'll get it to the Board of Elections by courier. The deadline for it to reach there is October 27th. Some details you might wonder about when you register to vote. Your address. The form asks you for 2 addresses. One is the address where you reside, and the other is your mailing address. For most people, those are the same, but maybe not for you. Where did you live before you were incarcerated? Wherever you were staying before you went to jail is the address where you live, even if you don't have that home anymore. According to state law, the place where you're incarcerated is not your residence, and you don't vote based upon where the jail is, but wherever you were staying before incarceration. If you still have friends or relatives at that address who will receive mail for you and get stuff to you, you can use your prior residence for a mailing address as well as a residential address. The last question on the voter registration form is which party you want to be in. You need to check one of the boxes. If you don't feel like joining a party, you can check the box for no party. We've got a whole separate video on picking a party. You can get help with filling out your voter registration form. You can ask a friend to help, or you can ask a jail employee to help. You can text the League of Women Voters too. If you don't like filling out forms, it's okay to ask someone else to do it for you. Just make sure that you sign it at the bottom. It has to be your signature. Next, you have to request an absentee ballot from the Board of Elections. When you request your voter registration form from the law library, just ask for the absentee ballot application too. Be sure to read the application carefully and remember you can ask for help. It's convenient to fill both forms out and return them together, but they can be done separately. Your absentee ballot will be delivered to you at the jail. You want to fill it out carefully. Follow the instructions on how many people you can vote for in each race. To learn about the candidates on your ballot, you'll be able to use the League's publication, Vote 411. We're producing a PDF version for you to access on your tablet. You don't have to vote for every office on your ballot. It's okay to simply vote for those you form an opinion about. Follow the instructions on how to sign the envelope before you seal it. You have to get it all right for your ballot to be counted. It's okay to ask someone to help you. You can mail it or you can give it to the law library to deliver via courier. It needs to be postmarked or delivered by Election Day, November 7th. If you make a mistake with the signatures, the Board of Elections is supposed to give you a chance to correct it. How will you know if that happened? Someone can look it up on the internet and tell you. You could ask the law librarian to do that. If you want the League of Women Voters to check to make sure your absentee ballot gets counted, you can text us and we'll follow up on it. This might sound like a lot, but it's not really that hard. You've done much harder things. You'll probably feel good if you take this step toward making your community the way you think it should be. That's how I feel whenever I vote.